Do you ever feel overwhelmed or as if you're not prepared for something that you want to start for so long that you just keep on procrastinating it because you feel like you don't know enough about what you're about to start? You know what I mean? So you just keep on pushing it away and then you just never start it. Like it just doesn't happen. You know what I mean? So I just want to encourage you. I just want you to take the step and just start even though you don't know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Because the good thing about it, because if you start, bro, you can learn along the way. You know what I'm talking about? If you just start once and you're like unfamiliar with everything at the start, let's chill, bro. You can start learning now. Like, it's better to start now and learn along the way and implement what you're learning as you're going rather than getting like all this knowledge in your head and then you don't even remember half of it when you start because, bro, you're not recalling all of that information at once. You know what I mean? But if you implement it as you keep on going into your endeavors or whatever you're doing, then you're already implementing it into your like work or whatever you're trying to do. You know what I mean? You're already implementing what you're learning instead of it just being stored in your mind and you forgetting it later. You know what I'm talking about? So if you start like after a bit or something, like after you procrastinated, then you're probably gonna have to learn as you keep going too, because you're gonna forget everything that you learned before you started. So I feel like you should just get started, bro. Just get started with whatever you're trying to do. Just get started, bro. Just get started right now. Start before you know what to do. You know what I mean? Just start. And I think most people, they just make this excuse because they're too lazy to even start, or they don't even care about it enough to start. They're just like mentally masturbating themselves. It's kind of weird, right? You know what I'm talking about? They're like telling themselves that they're gonna start, and then like it's like fucking their hormones are getting all excited or whatever the fuck, whatever's in your head, bro. Like whenever you think of doing something productive, I know you get that weird feeling in your head, even if you don't do it. You know what I mean? Just thinking about it just gets you that weird feeling. So yeah, I feel like that's what most people are doing, bro. So just get started before you know what to even do, because knowing everything isn't your main concern. Getting started is your main concern. You know what I'm talking about? Because if you don't get started now, you're never gonna get started. You're just gonna be stuck in this loop of mentally masturbating yourself, and that's just fucking weird. You know what I mean? That's kind of disgusting if you think about it. But yeah, so get started, or you're never gonna get started. Simple as that. So just get started today. I know, not to repeat myself, but I just want you to understand the consequences of actually not starting on whatever the fuck you're doing right now. Regrets, regrets later down your life when you're like 30. Like, people keep saying that you only feel your regrets on your deathbed, bro. But I feel like even when you're like 30 years old or some shit, you're probably gonna still feel the regret. You know what I mean? For not starting when you were young and like more creative or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, just get started. Don't make excuses, bro, and just lock the fucking. This is your year. You know what I'm talking about? It's been what, 8 months? It's August, bro. Lock in now. Learn everything you can, and then by 2025 you already have progressed so much. You know what I'm talking about? So don't start in like 5 months. Start now. Even if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, just start, learn along the way, and you will make better progress. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, just get started, bro.